Hey guys, and welcome to video number 5. Thank you for tuning in as always. So today was the big day, doing dressage test, prelim 1, and it has been a long day. Keris and myself were with the horses by 6:30 this morning. That meant I had to get up at 5:45. It has got to be the most ungodly hour I have ever seen in my entire life. The morning mostly consisted of me being in complete and utter autopilot. I'm still feeling really tired now as well. But yeah, I just got there and was just following Keris around like a lost lamb. And I was just so tired, I could barely talk, I could barely walk. And sort of carrying the tack from the cars to the horses was like the biggest task in the entire world. Things didn't really go off to the best start as I was trying to wash Patch's back legs because he decided to get extremely dirty last night, and I found myself pinned with a bucket in front of me and between the wall and his big fat ass, and you just think this day is not going to get any worse, surely. Went down to warm him up at about 8:30, and he was just like a rocket. He was just flying over the place. And I think 2 videos ago I sort of made the discussion of whether I should take the dressage whip in or just a crop. And in the end, I actually didn't need either, and he came off sort of my leg really well. So I was really pleased with that. So all in all, the warm-up went really well. I just sort of, it's always that nice little bit that if you've got time to go over your test in that last sort of half-hour stretch of time, and that was really useful. And it sort of got me to understand what kind of mood Patches was in, and then figured out he was in rocket mode, which is always really great for a dressage test, kind of. Exactly at 9:09 a.m. I was entering the arena, nearly in tears for being so nervous. What I found really helped me to relax today was the fact that as soon as we went into the school, they pretty much blew the whistle to start. We didn't even do one lap, they were just basically just in and you start, which was really good. Because in the intro test, I did 2 laps before they beat the horn for me to start, and that kind of got me a bit worried and a bit het up because it all came like all these questions of, right, how do you enter, what have you got to do, remember your legs, whereas I was in and I did not have time to think, I just had to do it. And anyway, so the test began. The first element was the figure of 8, and I feel that I really let myself down on that, and I could have gained really high marks. I think I got a 6 or a 7 for it, but I feel that I could have really sort of done so much better had I sort of relaxed, because the cantering in circles was the next element. My head was doing that circles, and then the figures of 8 lost because I was considering what was coming up, and yeah, I got myself a bit het up, but I had actually nothing to worry about. He canted straight off my leg, he did the circle and straight up the long stretch perfectly well. The first circle, I think it was, he did break back into trot. However, one, it was my fault because I didn't put my leg on and sort of let him slip back, and I was a bit wobbly. Even looking back now, I do remember sort of feeling a bit wobbly, and obviously he broke his canter to come back to trot to sort of secure me. So again, like, he was just thinking of me, and I couldn't have asked for any better. And then it was the canter on the other rein, and he did that perfectly well that time too. He didn't break into trot, and I just actually burst out laughing because I did it. 4 weeks ago, I was crying, turning white because I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it, getting so het up about it. And here I was in my show jacket, in my stock, and I did it. And he went so well, Patches went so well, I couldn't have asked for any better. And I just began to giggle and laugh so much because I did the circles, I did it on both reins, I conquered my fear. I was just sort of giggling and laughing the whole way around then, like, I did it. And so the last element to get into salute is you trot at C, and then up the long rein, and then you do like a half 10-meter circle back onto the centre line, and then you stop and halt. And just as I started trotting, I was just laughing and giggling, and I was just so happy and so pleased. And as I came onto the centre line, I was like laughing, and I just sort of went to the judge, and she was laughing as well, and it all just made everything, just the whole day, absolutely brilliant. And I left the arena, beaming, nearly crying with happiness, just wanted to hug Patches so much. And then my instructor slash my caller, Emma, was there, and I just sort of went, I can't do a 20-metre circle on both the reins. And just we were all just laughing, and you couldn't believe how much like I'd improved from it, and I couldn't believe that I'd actually done it. And I just thought, well, the day now is my own. Now, as I was sort of watching other people riding, I could see that, one, it was their own horse that they could probably ride whenever they wanted to. They'd probably be doing a lot longer than me and were more confident. And, so I just thought, well, the day is the end, whatever. I'm happy with the fact that I've done it. And at the time when I came I went and looked at the results. I let Patches in the field, went back to look at the results, and I had 66.4%. And I was like really chuffed with that, and I thought, well, hey, I'm really happy. And then I looked again, and I was the highest ranking person at that time, and I was the fifth in, and there was like a couple more people to go, obviously. And I was like the highest person. I was a bit like shocked, and I didn't expect that at all. And I thought, well, there's 5 other people. They're probably going to be like coming in with all their dressage horses and completely whip my ass. So I was just like, kicking back my boots and watching Keris just practice her test with Sadie. And then one of the girls came up to me and was like, "You're second!" And I couldn't actually believe it. Like, I thought, 1, I either heard that wrong, or 2, she was completely lying to me. And yeah, I came second. Oh, you can't see because the camera's the wrong way, but yeah, it says second place. And I was just like crying because I can't believe it. Like me who's like 4 weeks ago wouldn't canter a circle, refused to do the test because I didn't want to do the cantering of the circle, and sort of 2 weeks ago it must have been, I was sitting in front of the camera absolutely gutted because I wasted that session, and little old me came second. And I can't believe it. Like, I came second. And yeah, I obviously did better than I thought, and I am so chuffed. And it just, Patches is my guardian angel. And not only did I get over my fear of 20-metre circles, I placed second. And I just cannot believe that little old me came second. So I just really want to say thank you to all the girls that helped me get through this and made me do my 20-metre circles, because I think, well, I know without you I definitely wouldn't have been able to do this or any of this, and I definitely would not have been able to place second. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for sort of all the support and all the help that you've given me over the last couple of weeks, because it's meant a hell of a lot to me, and I've done something that I never thought I would ever do. So that is all from me. I haven't had breakfast and it is now like lunchtime, so I am absolutely starving and I'm really, really thirsty. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone who followed me through this experience. I think it was the grand total of 2 people who have watched my videos and that haven't subscribed. So please subscribe if you're one of those 2 people, or if you're both of those people. But yeah, thank you for following the experience, and yeah, bring on the next dressage.